All right, the subject of this video is expressed contracts, implied contracts, and quasi contracts. An express contract is where there is a written language, or I guess it could also be oral, but it is based on language. So an express contract would be, I will buy that dog for $200. And the other person says, deal. Boom. You have an express contract. An implied contract is where there is conduct between the parties that would indicate that there was a contract. So I could say, hey, I could paint your house this Saturday, and I don't hear from you, but I show up to your house on Saturday. I pull into your driveway, I'm getting out all the paint, everything. You come out to go get the newspaper. You see me, you wave, we say hi. You know that I'm going to be painting your house, but we never really agreed to anything. There wasn't any language between us about you assenting to the contract. I go ahead, I paint the house. When I finish, I ask you for the $10,000, and you say, but we didn't have a contract. So based on your conduct, it could be implied that we did have a contract. The last one is a quasi-contract. The reason why it's a quasi-contract is because it is only there, it's made up by the courts to prevent unjust enrichment of one of the parties. So an example would be that we enter into a contract for me to repair your car, or you're having me repair your car, but while I'm working on your car, my hand falls into a grinder and my hand gets ground off. Okay, usually you aren't able to sue me. I only do 25% of the job. Usually you aren't able to sue me for the entire contract, but I can recover 25% of the work that I did, because that's the amount of work that I did perform with you before I was prohibited from doing the rest. So courts may sometimes come up with a contract on their own. They're called quasi-contracts. Questions, comments, post them below.